Good morning, children. How are you? Hope everyone is fine. Children, I have come with you a new topic from the lesson Electoral Politics. As we were discussing, that is the introductory part of this electoral politics we studied, and we also studied why do we need the election and all that is we have discussed, and what make an election a democracy also we have discussed this topic. Next, the new topic that we are going to discuss is it is it good to have political competition? Very nice, interesting topic. So I hope that if you listen carefully, or you may understand, and I hope that you will be understanding that is. So children, when we talk about the election itself is a politics. Okay, so election itself is a politics. Already previous classes we have studied. So here also just we will be going through step by step what are the things has been happening and all that is, and why it is the good to have the political competition and all that is in our life. Also we can see some type of competition is necessary for the development of our own self. Okay, when we talk about the business, when we talk about the study, and when different things and all that is. So when we think to have develop something, so we need it to have a proper competition between different people and all that. Okay, so let us start why it is, or is it good to have a political competition and all. Let us look at that. The election are all about the political competition. Already I have said you. Next, the most obvious form is the competition among the political parties in the constituency level. You can find it, that is as now also the political the election is going to take place and all that is. So within a constituency or within our panchayat itself also there is a great competition between the different parties and all that is. So it takes the form of competition among the several candidates. So with whom this competition takes place? It is generally it is with the candidates, different parties, as you know. Different political parties are there, ruling party is there, or the opposition party is there, or independent parties are there. Every people have their what we say, that is their right to stand for this or to contest the election and all that is. So this is what we'll be discussing further and all. Okay, if there is no competition, it seems, okay, it seems that is if there is no competition, the election will become pointless. So generally you see, just you think, if there is no competition in the election, then it becomes pointless. That means in the election there should be a competition. So why the competition is needed, and how far this competition is being helpful for the people, and that will be talking it. Okay, but when we discuss or when we talk about that is an electoral competition has many demerits. Okay, already we knew certain things, that is in the election and all. When there is a competition, then only the election can become a strong election, and the one who is becoming the representative, he also will be taken or selected from different contest and all that is, and he will be ruling the country, or he will be ruling the state, or he will be ruling our constituency, or in our village panchayat and all that is. So in this competition there is some demerits seems. So let us look at what are the demerits that we could find over here. It creates a sense of disunity and factionalism in every location and all that is. It's true. When we have the competition between the different group of people, so here what happens, a factionalism creates. What is this factionalism? Factionalism is nothing. It people show that we are belong to one religion, we are belong to one caste, we are belong to one group of people, so please give us vote. In this is the systems division that they are making in the society. So when the people or the party, okay, comes and makes the different division among the people, then definitely there will be a disunity in the society. That is what is known as this the factionalism and all that is okay. And that is the first point. That means it makes creates a disunity and factionalism among the people in the society. And the second one is what the different political parties and leaders often level the allegation against one another. Generally, you know, one party comes and says something, that party is not doing this, not doing that and all that. You can just imagine now when the election is just after 1 month that going to held in our state also, okay, UP. You can just imagine that is one group of people, they say one party people, they say against the ruling party group of people, they say that the opposition party is that this and that all things that they are. I don't want to mention that is because since the election is ahead, it won't be good for us. Okay, thank you. And next, the parties and the candidates often use the dirty tricks to win the election. Already in the classes also we have studied. Certain times what happens that the candidates and all or the party and all, they are making some dirty tricks and all to win the election. That you know, sometimes giving bribes and all that is somewhere some type of problem creates. Okay, and by force the people are being giving, though the people, the voters, they don't like to give the vote, but by force that they are being given the vote. This also taking place already, that we know very well. And to win the electoral fights does not allow the sensible long term policies to be formulated. And here one more thing is taking place. As we know, every 5 years there is an election. So when we have this election every 5 years, so no party is making a long term decision for one state or a country and all that is because the party is the ruling party is not going to stable for a long period of time, no, only for the 5 years. So what it makes is that it rules after soon after the appointing and all that is, they are starting the representative, they started to rule and make different developmental and all that is. After 3 years, the 4th year he will be getting ready for the next election. So the 2 years it simply wastes. Okay, so it doesn't make any type of sensible long term policies that the ruling party it makes. So this is what one of the demerit also we can say. And because of this certain problems in the election or competition and all that is, some good people who may wish to serve the country do not enter this arena. They do not like the idea of being dragged into the unhealthy competitions and all that. Certain times what happens in the society, as you know, some of the good people also are there. They also want to serve the society or serve the people and all. But by seeing this competition, by seeing these dirty tricks, by seeing certain type of different situation it takes place, as you know, that is okay, no need of mentioning. Okay, you know, so by seeing that people get afraid and they don't like to go enter into this arena and that in this situation they don't want to fall. So that is why they keep away from these problems and all that is. So already these all things happens because our constitution says. Okay, already the constitution lesson or the making of the constitution also, design of the constitution also we have studied. So it is clearly known, aware of the constitution that this problem will create, this type of situation will create. Even then the constitution makers were aware of this problem, but since then they make it, because when we have the competition, there only the people or the people will have their own right to select or to elect a representative of them. Because for example, that is, as the monarch and the kings that they were ruling, and the autocratic families, they becoming the ruler or the kings and all that, is only the rights were there only for their families and all that, is no other people to become the ruler, as we studied in the history and all that is. Okay, just to remember that I have said you. So this is what it happens. And when the rights are given to the people, then people totally select their representative to rule a country or rule for them. That is what they have make it. So the constitution makers also were aware of that this problem will definitely create, by knowingly only that they have made it. And yet they opted for the free competition in the election as the way to select our future leader. So it is a free for everyone can stand for that, is every person to stand. It is a free election, no? So that is why, or the free competition, that is also we can say. So it is giving to the people, the voters, the right is giving to you, can select your leader and all that. So these rights are being totally given to them. And they did not, because this system works better in the long run. All political leaders know that what is good for the people and are motivated only by the desire to serve them. So here, by having this competition, the leader also came to know, or he also knows about, that is what the people wants, and the according to the people's demand, or according to the people what they desire. If the party or the leader is not able to provide or not able to serve according to them, then next time he is not going to come. That is the simple way we can say. So that is why the leaders are totally having a good thought or good plan to motivate the people, or to fulfill the desire of the voters and all that is. But that is not what happens in a real life. Generally in the real life, when we talk about, that is it not happens. It is not to fulfill the people's desire or to provide the goodness of the people and all that, it not happens. Rather, what takes place? The political leaders all over the world, like all other professionals, are motivated by the desire to advance their political careers. They want to remain in power, to get power and positions for themselves. Okay, so that is what it happened. They are thinking that this is something like my profession, and I shall do this, and in this way my political career could increase and all, or go ahead and all that. They are thinking now these days and all that is, and they are thinking that is how my political power should remain for a long period of time, and I should be ruling the country, and this power should be with me, and this position should be with me, so that I can control the people and all that he may be thinking, and may wish to serve the people as well. So the leader, now these days generally the leader, they don't become the leader for the people and all that is. They become the leader for their development, their family people's development and all that they are making. Only for the namesake he becomes the leader or something. But not all the party we can say like that. Certain group of people are there who makes like that. But even though that they are the leader, they become for themselves, but they should do for the wish of the people. Besides, even when they wish to serve the people, they may not know what is required to do so, or their ideas may not watch what the people really want. Certain times what happens, they fail to understand, the leaders I am talking about, what the people need, what the voters require and all that. They are sometimes they are not listening, and they are not able to fulfill. Okay, but they should fulfill the desire of the people, but they are not doing such type of this is what it happens for the leaders and all that is okay. So when the problem creates, when the leaders are not providing the basic demand or basic desire for the people and all that is, so how do we deal with this real life situation? So how can we make it, what we can make so that the leader can provide the demand of the people or desire of the people? There is one thing, to give the punishment and all that is to the people. What the punishment and all that is will be talking now. Very interesting, that is, you can just have a look at it. Okay. One way to try and improve the knowledge and the character of the political leader is okay. One way it is to improve the knowledge or the character of the people. Okay, the political leader. And the other one is what? To set up a system where the political leaders are rewarded for serving the people and punished for not doing so. So it means when the leaders, one thing is, the first thing is what? To improve. Okay, the leader should improve his knowledge and the character. Okay, the leadership character he should improve. The next one is what? The political leader, one who is doing good job, okay, doing for the people and the people's desire who fulfills, then he should be rewarded, and or else he should be punished. That is what the people should, the government should make it. But who decides this reward or punishment for the leaders? Who decides? The simple answer is what? The people. Because if the leader doesn't do proper work, doesn't listen to the people and all that is, and if he doesn't fulfill the desire of the people, then next time he is not going to come. Okay, people will not give the vote for him. So that is the reason the rights are totally in the hands of the people, that the constitution has provided this. That means the constitution knew these problems will take place, this type of demerits are there in the election competition and all that is. So that this rewarding and punishment, okay, to the leader, okay, the leader, one who is doing good job, then he will be rewarded. People like him, then again the next session that he can come to the power. If the people don't like, the people will give the punishment. How? Not giving vote to him. That is the simple thing and all that is okay. And this is what the election competition does. Okay, this is why this is the reason that the election competition is required for. Because we have studied these questions. That is it good to have the political competition? Yeah, it is good to have the political competition. This is why, because that if he does the good job, the next time the people will happy to bring him to the power and all that. If not, then they give the punishment. He may not come. People will not give the vote for him. Okay, that is what it happens. And the regular election competition provides the intensive to political parties and the leaders. They know that if they raise the issues that the people wanted to be raised, their popularity and the chances of victory will increase in the next election. They know that very well. Every candidates or the leaders, they know very well. If they do the will of the people or desire of the people, they fulfill the people's desire and all, and what the people they really need, if they fulfill, then definitely the next election the same leader is going to rule the country. That is what in the now these days we can also see in our life and all that is, or in our country or state, that we could understand. That is, if they fail to satisfy the voters with their work, they will not be able to win again. That is the simple thing that we can we already knew. That is here also some of the points are there. Let us look at. If a political party is motivated only by desire to be in power, then it will be forced to serve the people. Okay, if certain times what happens, the political parties they totally motivated only by the desire of to become the to have the power or to rule the or to become the leader and all that is so it makes lot of problem for them because he has to serve the people because people need here you can see one example is being given over here very clearly. This example will make you very clear understanding that you see. This is a bit like that the way market works. In the market and all when we go, okay, just you imagine that is even if a shopkeeper is interested only in his profit, he is forced to give good service to the customer. Customer who we the people. If the shopkeeper thinks no, I will give the better to the people and people so that the people will come and purchase in my shop and I will have the profit and all that. So if he thinks in this way, positive way, definitely the customer will go to his shop and purchase and he will be getting his profit. But if he does not, if he doesn't provide the profit of the people or the customers are not satisfied with the shopkeeper, then the customer will go to some other shop. Generally that is as you we know, it is a simple example that is if you are satisfied with one shop we go frequently. If once we understood this person is cheating or doing something wrong, then we choose the other other shop and all that is what it happens. Similarly, the political competition may cause the divisions and some ugliness, but it finally helps to force the political parties and the leaders to serve the people. Whatever may be in the political systems or the competition and all that is this totally really applicable as the shopkeeper example is given, in the market example is given, same thing that it happens in the political competition also. If within a 5 year, if a leader does the will of the people or the people are totally prosper, all the field we can say, okay, especially now these days the farmers and the unemployment, the problem is taking place. If these things are fulfilled, then definitely the people are likely to give the vote for the same person for the next coming 5th year and all that is. So children, I hope this concept is clear. Why or is it good to have the political competition and all that? So this you are now grown up children and all that. You should understand these systems and all that is okay. And I hope you might have understood or you might have got some knowledge about that is why it is very necessary to have the competition in the election and all that is. And next we will be discussing that is what is our system of election in the next class we will be seeing. I hope you could have some idea about the topic. Thank you so much. Have a good day.